Let us join Gary Wood, who's our social psychologist, which sounds very posh when you put it like that, Gary, but good afternoon.
What do you mean it sounds very posh?
Well, it sounds very posh, a social psychologist, doesn't it? It sounds kind of like, all kind of, whoa, he's important.
Well, it is. Psychologist, life coach, author, and legend in my own lunchtime.
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, I've looked forward to you because I enjoyed you last week. And so today we're going to be talking about food and mood, are we then?
I've been watching some of those mood programs. Food programs, rather.
Yeah.
And I watched the Nigel Slater one. And he says, let's have a look. Let's see, we've got in the fridge what leftovers we have. I've got some leftover lobster thermidor. Some caviar and some truffles. What can I make with that, he says. Then I look in my fridge. Half a cucumber, a jar of goose fat and a face mask. What am I supposed to do with that then?
Well, I don't know, but I do. I have been watching these programs as well. Now, I haven't got any of the ingredients, and they're all about these herbs. Of course, you'll have it lying around. No, I really don't have very many herbs lying around. So I've settled on tonight cheese and potato pie. You can't go wrong with that, and it's simple.
You can't indeed. And the reason I thought about talking about food and mood is because we've focused a lot, haven't we, on the physical symptoms of this pandemic. But we haven't focused so much on the impact that it's going to have on our mental health. Yeah. Now, we're going to be eating a lot, so we may as well polish up on our culinary skills. And polishing up on our diet is one way that we can actually help with mood. You probably heard of the happy chemical, serotonin.
Yes.
And we often hear that a deficit in serotonin in our brain causes depression. And when I was researching my learning skills book, what I found out, which surprised me, was that 90% of serotonin, the happy chemical, is produced in the gut.
Right.
So it makes sense if we can do something to look after our gut bacteria, the old microbiome, then we can improve our mood. It gives us a good platform. It also helps with cognition, also our immune system. So it's a win-win-win. And the next thing I looked at is, are we going to go through all these fad diets? I remember all those. My mum used to have this old Vogue book, and it was these fad diets like the egg and cabbage diet.
Smelly diet, that.
Well, it would. It's all good for social distancing, let's be honest. And apparently you lose weight. But the diets that really stand out as being helpful are the Mediterranean diet and the Japanese diet, and things like fermented food. So now is the time to get on the internet and find a recipe for sauerkraut.
Right, okay then. And other things similar that are kind of a sauerkraut. I don't know.
Yes, there's a challenge for you. There's no way you can make sauerkraut sound, well, unless you really like sauerkraut. It doesn't sound very sexy, does it?
It's not sexy at all. No, I'm going to stick to the cheese and potato pie, which is comfort food, isn't it, at its best form?
Yeah. We use that a lot. We use food to improve our mood. So if we feel a bit low, we'll have a slice of cake or a gin and tonic or a bar of chocolate. But it's a temporary fix and it's like a sugar rush. But if we can find a way of eating more healthily and then have those junk foods as a treat, we should be able to improve our moods a little bit, and we're going to need it.
I have read an awful lot of people that have, taken to, well, you're there, you're in the house. So you'll perhaps go and make a cup of tea, and then you open the fridge and you look at what's in there and you fancy a snack. So I think that sometimes boredom does make us eat more, doesn't it? Which is not going to do us much good at the end of the day.
Now, we've talked about boredom, and it's something easy to do, and it's something easy to control, and it's something to do with our hands, and it's using our skills in some way, apart from opening a packet of biscuits, of course. But, we'll be talking about getting together with all the family. If you can cook together, and we know that lots of people sharing recipes and photographs on the internet, but that's going to be a time where you can share information. You're thinking, I could try that out. And also the foods we love, or the foods we kind of become a habit, might not be able to get. So now is the chance also to try something new, hence the sauerkraut.
Yeah, I might give that a swerve, but I am going to Google foods that are good for your guts and see where I can take it from there, Gary. So that is a good idea.
The thing to remember is an old computer acronym, and it's GIGO. Garbage in, garbage out. So use those high calorific, fatty, sugary snacks as a treat, almost make them sacred. So you have them. And that can also space up the week. So you're thinking, oh, Thursday's junk food day. But the rest of the days, you kind of stick to some kind of try cooking, try something different, lots of fruit and veg, healthy diet.
We will try that. Gary
Food
Wood.
and mood.
Food and mood. We will get back to you tomorrow to see if we've had any good food that has uplifted our mood, and hopefully that will tick that box. And that's Gary Wood, our social psychologist. We'll talk again to him tomorrow for some more tips on how to stay cheerful.
Hi, it's Gary Wood. Thanks for checking out my videos, and please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. You can find out more in my books, my blog, or if you're interested in coaching for wellbeing, head over to drgarywood.co.uk to get in touch. Thanks.